Assalamu alaikum, may peace be upon you all. My name is Asad Ali, and I'm here applying to the Masters of Pastoral Studies program at Emmanuel College. And in this video, I really want to talk about myself, about my experiences with health and wellness, and of course, spirituality, and how both of them have kind of tied together to shape me into the person that I am today. Growing up, I was never the most athletic kid, and I was also pretty chubby. This led to me being picked on by my family and friends, and eventually developing very low self-esteem. And in order to kind of combat this, I had to discover a strategy to be accepted by my peers. And what I found out was, if I could be a class clown, then if I could make people laugh at my own expense, then at the very least they'd be paying attention to me. This kind of went on all throughout middle school and into high school as well, until I discovered wrestling, and until I discovered lifting weights. I was no longer, motivated by what other people thought of me. I was no longer motivated by trying to gain their acceptance as much. What I cared about was my own goals, my own intrinsic motivations, and fulfilling those goals was one of the most satisfying things for me. After graduating high school, I pursued a degree in kinesiology and health promotion at Sheridan College. And right after that, I took a job as a personal trainer. And I was ready to really uplift people and help them discover their intrinsic motivations. But the longer I stayed in that career path, I realized that this industry was a lot more toxic than I anticipated. We were actually profiting off of people's extrinsic need to look a certain way and to be accepted by their peers. The exact same thing that I was trying to avoid. So I realized that in order to fulfill my vision, I needed to carve my own path. Spirituality has always been an integral part of my life. Being born and raised a Muslim, I've always, tried to practice the best that I can. But I'll have to admit, growing up, I did practice Islam. I did identify as a Muslim, but at the same time, Islam was really just a bunch of practices that my parents taught me from a classical religion that I didn't really understand. It was only after graduating high school that I was being intrinsically motivated and fulfilled to a certain degree by my physical fitness. But again, it wasn't enough. I mean, physical fitness is not going to answer those questions about why do I exist? What's my purpose in life? Is Islam the right religion? Is what my parents taught me the truth, right? And it's because of this that I decided to pursue religion further, really discover these answers for myself, because I felt like I needed to in order to be truly fulfilled. And that's when I took a basic course on Islam from Mathaba Institute to kind of discover a little bit more about my religion. And that kind of catapulted me headfirst into Islamic academia. And it was through another institute called Taqwa Institute that I discovered Islamic spirituality. And this kind of rounded out the whole picture for me. And I was able to really develop a framework for myself to work towards, and something that I continue to strive towards as long as I'll live. So now, applying to the Masters of Pastoral Studies program. To me, what this program represents is the intersection between health and wellness and spirituality. With my institute right now, I do offer coaching, habit coaching, guiding people through their mindsets. But being able to provide spiritual counseling would really be very fulfilling for me, and exactly what I wanted to do with this organization to begin with. So when it comes to the challenges that I imagine being presented to me in this program, those challenges I feel like are going to be some of the biggest strengths that this program is going to provide me. For one, I'm going to be exposed to so many different faith traditions. I feel like just being, again, around other students from different faith traditions and learning different traditions, this is going to expand my horizons at a whole different level. On top of that, I am coming from a traditional Islamic background, so I know that a lot of my assumptions and a lot of my preconceived notions are going to be challenged. What it's going to do is it's going to allow me to really appreciate the richness of our Islamic tradition. And lastly, I'm going to be challenged. I'm going to be put in a vulnerable position. There are going to be times where I have to talk about, some deeper feelings, some deeper motivations for myself. And what these deeper motivations are going to do is it's going to allow me to, again, express myself in a way that I've never expressed before, and be empathetic to my peers in a way that I've never been empathetic before. So thank you so much for listening to the end of the video. I hope you see from my experiences with health and wellness, with my experiences with spirituality, that I really bring a lot to the table, and I think I would make a very good candidate for the Masters of Pastoral Studies program. There's so much skills and knowledge that I feel like I gained from here to really help benefit my community. And I hope you see the same thing as well. I'm really looking forward to hearing a reply. And again, thank you for the opportunity for being able to put this video out there and share my story with you all. Thank you so much.